is Al Puccio, and I'm going to be sharing with you my first ever speech. This speech will be covering my personal experience with moving out. When you're young, you have no responsibility. You live a very carefree and imaginative life. As you get older, this changes and a certain realization sets in. That realization is responsibility. I'm going to be sharing with you this story because I'm trying to relate with you, the audience, to share with you my emotions with this experience and also share with you who haven't yet experienced this, what it's like. A lot has changed because of my moving process, physically, emotionally, and also has changed my life and how I approach my life moving forward. First, I'm going to start with the physical changes. Before the moving process, I lived at home with my parents. I had a job for a couple of months. I was going to college for my first semester, and realistically or not, I bought my first car for the first time. So it was a lot of things going on at once, and this was all purposefully done in order to prepare myself for this big change in my life. I wanted to be responsible, and I wanted to be able to tackle all the responsibility of when the big change did come. So leading up, I saved my money, I bought my first car, I was working, I went to school, balancing all these things together in order to experience what it was like on a smaller scale. Once the day came and I had to move, a couple days prior I started getting all my stuff together, putting it into a corner, stripping the walls down, all the clothes packed into bags, and I had to put all this into my car. And I was not alone. I had two brothers and my two parents do this with me. We all moved together up to Orlando with 4 cars packed to the brim. Not 1 inch of room left in the cars. But once we actually made it to our destination, which took 3.5 hours, which is now here in Orlando, Florida, it felt different. It felt like the first time I've ever experienced something like this in my life. I've been to Orlando before, but I've never experienced living here. So it was definitely something new. We had to unpack everything, move all the furniture up here into this apartment, as well as the bedding and everything else. Because of this, there were a lot of emotional changes as well, besides physical. Before the move, I had a lot of anticipation, a lot of built-up worry, anxiety, but also excitement because of a brand new experience that was coming my way. When I actually moved, the day was pretty emotional. I was leaving my childhood home behind that I've lived 19 years in, and I was setting off to a new journey, a new path, and a new place. And because of this, it did make me very emotional throughout the whole journey. But once I got here, it felt new. It felt like I started a brand new chapter in my life, and I wouldn't replace it with anything. Once my parents left, and they finally went off back to our hometown, me and my brothers were here alone, and it was like starting a brand new life. I was not used to it at all, and I knew that it was going to take some time in order to get used to it. So I locked myself in, and I started getting my responsibilities set in order that I prepared for prior, and I started getting into school, started a new semester at Valencia, and I also got a job at Disney. So that was able to cover all the financial aspects of my life, and I had to get all of my personal life together as far as my hobbies and the different things I had to keep in control in order to live a happy life and healthy life, which I'm doing now. So moving forward, there's a lot of different changes I had to make in my life that I'm now abiding by in order to live this happy and healthy life. That is keeping the most important thing is my schedule in order. So balancing work, school, and the gym, and everything else in between. Also personal life as far as friends go and family. Balancing all those things. Eating healthy, exploring new interests, new hobbies. These are all different things you have to balance in order to keep this experience moving and also better yourself for the future. So I want to conclude this speech with letting you guys know that one day everyone has to face this, And I feel like if you do come across this experience in your life, don't shy away from it. Embrace it fully. Realize that it's just a part of your life and you need it in order to grow and to become a new person. A lot of people think that it's too much to handle, but if you take it step by step and you take one thing at a time and you prepare yourself like I did moving towards the big change, then you'll be ready to go. I hope you guys enjoyed this speech, and I'm looking forward to seeing your guys' speeches as well throughout this course. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you enjoyed. Have a great day.